All right, Saturday morning here. We got Tyler on the job. What are you working on?
Put a new front bumper on.
How's that going?
I guess pretty good.
You got your tools out, your handy dandy tools.
Yep.
So front bumper replaced. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
What are you working on?
I'm working on the back of the car. I had to replace a radius rod. This was last night. Not good. Not good. Yeah. So it's scary that happened. Luckily, nothing else happened. Just I think everything else is cosmetic. So I'm gonna have to put the rear end up on the squaring blocks. Double check that. Make sure everything's good together, which it should be. My hair's a mess. It's hot. We were outside working. But that's what's happening. We're getting ready for Lincoln. I don't see anything else wrong. Everything else looks to be pretty much routine. And we're going to do some general maintenance as we always do. Get ready for Lincoln. Big shout out to Tyler. He was here waiting on me this morning. I was busy with customers. He was raring and ready to go. He was eating his fried pickles. He's a pickle person. He loves his pickles. So Tyler likes the Rutter's fried pickles. I'm not sure about that, but definitely not for breakfast for me. But I'm more of a Danish or egg sandwich kind of guy. So and coffee.
Egg sandwich.
You don't like egg sandwiches?
No.
What's your breakfast preference?
I prefer like yogurt.
Yogurt.
And fried pickles. Chocolate milk.
Oh boy, it just sounds terrible.
I paid for it.
Oh, so now we know. Hi, I'm Billy Dietrich, sprint car mechanic and driver. I've been around racing my whole life, and it's pretty much all I know. We created this channel to share the good and the bad and everything in between. Our crew may not be the most experienced or professional, but we get it done and we have a good time doing it. We'll show you what it's really like racing weekly at some of the best tracks in central Pennsylvania. I'm also going to share some sprint car tutorials, mechanics, parts, and whatever else I feel like. So like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. And enjoy the ride. Yeah, boy. $400 for PPMS, or $300 for PPMS, $100 for burner bill, and a $50 bonus. So we got our money from Western PA Speed Week. Yeah, $450. Life is good. Okay, shop update. We're making pretty good progress. 25 after 2. Steelers were world champions, by the way. My team. Something real cool. Yep. You get like a license plate, kind of. Oh, it's like a football. It's like a football, ain't it, Tyler?
Yeah.
I shouldn't say license plate, like a football. Anyway, so.
License plates are like rectangle, aren't they?
That's round. That's oval. Okay, it's a football. All right, so Tyler's got tires mounted. He just changed gears. I did the rest of the maintenance here. Got everything torqued up and lubricated. Yada, yada, yada. Did a nut and bolt check. New tire for the right rear. Here's our pile of parts from last week's mess. I'll go through that this week. Don't mind the mess over here. I was doing some laundry. So anyway, we're about ready. We're gonna do some tire grooving. Dad bought us some lunch. How was your Italian hoagie?
Oh, dude, it's so good. Had extra mayonnaise on it.
Why the extra mayo?
Huh?
Yeah, why?
Well, I like when it comes out the corner of my mouth. I have to like lick it off.
Oh, maybe that's TMI. I don't know. So, all right, that's what's happening. Next up, we're gonna probably come back once Heather gets here. We'll get loaded up and head to the track. All right, here comes the crew. What happened? Where were you?
On the track.
What'd you see?
Dwight's naked.
What?
Naked running around the track.
That wasn't true. I didn't hear anybody cheering.
Nothing to see.
How's the track look?
Shit.
What's that mean? Like dry? Okay. Very much. That's the
How one and two look?
1 and 2 look like they've just put some more water on it at the very top, which tells me it might be dry. Wonder how Heather's making out over there. Light crowd tonight. Light crowd. All right, so here's what's going on. 22 cars tonight for this race. So the light field, we drew a 41. We're looking at the draw sheet. That's probably not too bad because there was a lot of cars behind me. So normal format, there'd be a 3 heat race format. Everybody's qualified. The winner of the heat, quick time and heat redraw. So it'll be 6 cars in the redraw. So not really sure why there's such a light amount of cars. 7,000 to win tonight, which is pretty good. But a lot of guys ain't here. So anyway, that's what's going on. Heather's selling the merch, like I just said. 358 car counts down a little bit too, I think. 30 couple cars there. So we'll see what happens. We'll get ready here, do some heat in the motor, and then win the time trial. I appreciate it. Hey, same to you guys. We got something unique here tonight, a Ford powered 358. Pretty awesome. I like Fords. So it looks cool, it looks fast. Or looks fast. I like that bow tie up there. Oh yeah. Tyler broke the jack. Did you fix it? Let me see your hands. What happened?
Got a little dirty.
How about that hair? How long did you work on that?
I don't know, probably about 2-3 months.
Not your facial hair, the hair on your head.
Oh. This one, oh no, the facial, that took about 19 years.
19
just
years?
started coming in now.
Oh yeah, look at that.
But that took a while to go up there too.
There you are.
That shit's broken.
They just don't make like they used to.
Guess not.
Don't worry about it.
Look, it's fixed.
It's like new.
Just like new.
Perfect. All right, warm-up's over. We ended up 6 quick overall. I was definitely a little snug. The track's got some dry spots, but there's some moisture in there too. So we tried something a little different for hot laps there. And I definitely tell I was a little too snug for where I wanted to be so I could keep my speed up. So we're gonna make some small adjustments. The 11th car out of 22, so right in the middle. So time trials next. I'm very ready. Oh, it's time for time trials. Rolling out here in turn 3. Watch the track here. The track's pretty normal, I would say, for Lincoln here midsummer. On the hammer, coming down to take the green first time by right here. I'm just gonna kind of go in here and trying to hit this bottom because as you can see, it's kind of dry all the way across right to about there. The car hooks up, rolls in here pretty good. Do the same thing down here in 3 and 4 to kind of get right through the middle there and catch some moisture on the exit, but it's not that spectacular. Get down in here a little low, and as you can see, I'm going the wrong direction. The car is just not kind of hooked up on the right where the way it needs to be. Roll through 3 and 4 here pretty good, but there's some cushion down here in 3 and 4, which kind of makes up for the lack of grip. But that's a lap around Lincoln.
Presented tonight by Aaron Reamer, a really good friend of the Hawkins family.
We almost ready?
We're getting there.
Why are you smirking?
Can't say on camera. You can ask Tyler. Maybe we'll talk about it. Everybody's learning.
Well, that's a good thing.
All I can say is if the fucking wheel passes the car, just head out the gate and don't tell us why. We'll figure it out.
Heard it here first.
Oh, thank you, Wade.
All right, getting ready to go here. We made some bar changes, like I said earlier. Track's definitely drying out, so start fifth. Everybody qualified, but we need to try and advance as best we can. Improve our feature start spot. So.
Let me see your American smile.
Kind of weird. Probably due for a new one.
I saw the back teeth are like all chewed down.
Yeah.
Tyler Rutherford. And starting seventh inside row 4. And Wyatt Milberg is next. Qualified 1 time later. So in the final 4 spots.
Heat race rolling off fifth. I'm just rolling down in here to turn 3. I want you guys to watch the start of this race. I don't get a real good start on the inside here, but the guy on the outside gets a good start. And watch this 00 and the 38 get sideways and bam, right over his right rear. 38's got a right rear flat. The yellow's out. The 00, he's probably gonna need some radius rods and some other front end work. So we're rolling back, flip-flop the lines here. The 27 on the pole gets a really early start compared to where the line's at. Kind of fouls the outside row up here. So I'm rolling here to 1, try and get a zip around the outside, but it's just so slick right here. I can't get any grip. The 1 and the 75 are racing hard for second, so I get dropped down to the bottom here. That's really not the place to be in 3 and 4. So move back to the bottom in 1 and 2. This is pretty normal Lincoln Speedway midsummer racing. 1 and 2 just kind of gets burned out. Ends up being a bottom track. I'm pulling my wing back because the car is just left rear up, so I really don't need to pull the wing back for drive, but I'm trying to get the attitude of the car to change. So roll the bottom down here in 1 and 2. Like I said, it's kind of 1 lane down here. And down 3 and 4, there's a decent cushion. You just kind of get in here and hammer on it all the way around. I kind of do close in on the 75 a little bit here, but I'm just not that great. But even if I did catch him, there's just not a whole lot of track to work with. It's kind of like 1 lane both ends. So you get through the heat race. I learned some stuff with the car, which is good because, second time out in this car, we're just trying to figure it out. But more wing than I need to. Like I said, I'm kind of closing in on Cameron there, but not sure what I would do if I got him because he's pretty fast. And that's going to do it for the heat race. We end up qualifying 4th in the heat, so not terrible, but it's going to kind of put us kind of deep in the feature here. So heat race is complete. On to the A. Let's go.
Well, if you're checking the way back, you were eager as well.
Out there a little ways. It's going all right.
Okay,
We're making some strategy.
Back up to you, Wade.
We're discussing strategy. So. We have a plan. We'll see if it works or not. We're bouncing ideas back. We're trying to fix what I'm feeling. So we're going to swing.
How are you doing, Wyatt?
What are you drinking?
He had some chicken, he had some Mountain Dew.
Chicken. I like chicken.
You just say it smells like chicken.
Okay, so they're calling us out for the feature 8-minute orange this side. We're rolling off 11th. Pretty decent there, so we made some major changes in the car, trying to get it where it makes me comfortable. So 30 laps, they're doing some sprinkle on the top of the track, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and just running it in over there. So we're taking a swing at it. Definitely going to be a change. The outcome will be to be determined as far as how it works. But like I always say, there's never a good time to try anything, but we got to try something. So if this don't work, then we're going to, I don't know what we're going to do after this. So put the car on the scales or something like that. That's my next move, but see where we're at there. But anyway, guys are doing a good job. I'm going to get in the car 30 laps. I would love to get up there somewhere. forward from here. Okay, I got it.
Lock, babe.
Fort Baker's landscaping number 8 from Aspers is throwing on the outside.
Feature time. We're coming to green here. 30 laps. Going off on the inside row. I'm not exactly sure what spot I'm in here, but here we go. Come to the green. Green flag is out. We're not going to have a whole lot of footage here, really, because we're going to get some mud. But going in here to one's kind of a traffic jam on the bottom, which it's kind of always like that at Lincoln. Everybody's slowing down into one. So on the brakes, on the gas, off of 2 here, racing with the 38 and the 55. Kind of get under the 55 here, coming off of 2. Roll down into the front stretch here, and then there goes the mud. So we're going to switch cameras here. Eventually, we're going to speed up the race, fast forward. Quite a ways into the race here. Rolling on there pretty good. I'm racing with the 1X. Got my wing back pretty far, and that's kind of what it took for me to get moving here, was get my wing back and get some drive, so the track kind of cleaned off too. Kind of making some time here. I run right up on Chad, and he's racing with, I think, the 11. And I kind of find this other groove down here in the 1. He comes to the bottom here, which is kind of the preferred line down here. And I get washed out, and the 39 gets me. And then we're racing back and forth here the rest of the race here with the 39 and the 1. And as you're going to see up here ahead, I get past the 39. But if you look to the right, there's a car doing a 360 right there. And the yellow comes out. Why is this important? He brings the yellow out. For the second time in this race, the car does a 360, draws the caution, and they're going to give him his spot back, and they're going to put me back a spot where I thought for sure I should have been ahead of the 39 coming across that line here. So more officiating drama at Lincoln, and if you're following along, there's been a lot of it this year. And fast forward into the race, we're back green again. Here I am. I'm here again, like I said, racing with the 39 and the 1. I'm kind of running this middle line down here a little bit. Oh, not really right here. This 39, I thought he was going to the top. He doesn't. He comes to the bottom. A little bit of contact, but no harm, no foul. So I'm, like I said, I moved up to this middle line while I'm making some ground because the bottom's so slick. I can actually get a little bit of drive off of turn 2 down here, right through the middle. These guys are slowing down for the bottom, but I kind of keep my speed up. And right through there's some moisture, and get a good run at the 39, and I'll do the same thing down here in 3 and 4. So I'm right there. I'm right on him. We're racing hard, and I guess this is lap 29, which I didn't even know that. So off of turn 2, I'm right on him here. I'm going to give him some room, and then we get into 3, and then boom, crash. Shit. That sucked. So slow it down here. I'm just, like I said, it's hard racing when the track gets real wide like this. You know, everybody kind of slows their entry down to get to the bottom. So, you know, I'm just exploring this middle lane, which I've been able to make some good time up down here. And I'm really not sure what happens here. Obviously, I run over his right rear. I can't tell for sure, you know, if he's moving up and I'm moving down, or a combination of both. But pretty hard crash. Frame's bent pretty good. And the safety crew never gives me a check on me, which I'm good. I'm okay. I'm just upset. So we're going to flip to the rear cam here, a little something different. So check this out. This is from the rear cam. Take a listen. Yeah, that still sucks. Front cam, back cam still sucks, but I'm okay. We'll get the car tore apart, get it fixed up. Racing sucks sometimes. It's been a rough couple weeks for us, but we'll regroup.
All I got to say is, you bring the caution out, you go to the rear. How many times we lost that over there, and then she gets on the radio and starts shooting off.
Lost 4 spots because of that in a wrecked race car. I don't care where you're racing Saturday night, but I ain't racing here, I can tell you that.
I'm just up.
Yeah,
I'm like, y'all, like, well, I'm pulling in all. I'm like, after that last shot, I'm like, all the way in the truck.
But I'll tell you what, that car was fast that last couple laps.
I mean, we should never been in that spot.
Exactly.
Fucking y'all comes out, get all our spots back.
The 55 and the 8.
I don't know what happened. Well, I was wondering because like I thought I had plenty of room getting in there. And all of a sudden it was like, fuck, there he is.
Who was it?
39. I'm just pissed. Pissed at the whole thing. I'm alright. I didn't look at the car. Bullshit. I'm just saying. Anywhere else in the country, you bring the caution out, you go to the rear. Let's just have 3 cautions, 2, 3 cautions, and give them their spot back. Oh, by the way, I passed 3 cars. Put me back too. You gotta get it to roll in, that's all we gotta do.
Bent broke.
What the f?
Nine laps down, one. Tyler Washington leader. Aaron Bolter. Matt Campbell is third. Troy Wallace is fourth.
Hold on, let's get too far forward. We can jack it up, can we jack it up? Jack it up right.
Well, the GoPro is still running. That thing's a champ. Do you know how many of these it's been in now?
They're bringing it up, Tyler. Hold on.
Second stands up by the radiator.
All right, come on down.
Bill, you ain't far enough front yet. Yeah, go up and go forward. Set it up in the shocks. There you go, now then. Okay.
It's racing, Tyler. It's terrible.
None of that has to do with
Yeah, I thought I had plenty of room in there. I really did. You did. I'm like, he peeled off. I'm like, I fucking drove in there. All of a sudden, he was like, where from?
Yeah, that one there, it's already been repaired. So I don't even fuck with that. What do we got sitting in the woods?
No.
That's what we need.
I gotta cover some of my house.
Tyler, come here.
I'll tell you what.
Who got Jackson?
He's a happy guy. When he comes around here, coming around,
Could get the Jackson.
$35.
Yeah, it just bugs the fucking shit out of me, 'cause I'm like,
Twice.
well, I'm like, good into 3. I'm like, well, you know, he peeled off. I'm like, I got plenty of room here. Like, I wasn't even crowding him in my mind. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, when we were here, and he knew I was there, and he like peeled off. I'm like, okay. And it was like, boom, there he was. Like he missed the ball.
But what I'm saying is, we messed around with 4 cars we shouldn't have. The 55 should have went to the rear of the caution.
Right.
The 8, when he spun up here, should have went to the rear of the caution.
Right. I agree. And then that one caution, they put me back behind the 39 and somebody else.
And you had him at the line.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Fucking put me right back.
Yeah. That's what I said. We were fighting for spots and should have even been in.
He gets $175 from William Treason. Our judge tonight, $250 from William Lawn Chair.
Well, now you can make a shirt. Racing hard and flipping cars.
Oh, Corey,
Racing hard
don't
to
say
flip
that.
cars.
Corey's full of them.
There you go.
All right, well, shit night here.
What are you doing?
I don't know what to say. You know, Cody came down, apologized for we almost crashed in turn 1. So I thank you to him for coming down. Everybody, he's the moment, including myself. I got some real issues with some of the other bullshit on the track. 360s, multiple time. They throw the yellow for the cars at the 360, give them their spot back. More than once, that cost me several spots. I know I should have probably been ahead of where I was with the racing flag. Anyway, bullshit. Freaking sick of it, but cars hurt bad. I'm okay. My son, my leg banged into something there. Car landed pretty hard. I just got over his right rear, tumbled pretty hard. Range jump like I said. My crew did a good job. They worked hard all night. We were behind. Time trial was on. The car was better than the feature once I got the wing way back. So thanks to them. Thank you to the fans. I appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. Subscribe. Tell us what you think if you were here, what have you. I'm just gonna drink a cold beer and there we go.
Oh, that's the dog.
I'm not saying the next person.
Don't crash it when you take it to the ground. Don't come back unless you bring $50. That's a down payment.
And we go next time around.
That'll probably be his project all week to try to straighten that out in his dad's shop. I bet you.